Hey, Photographer's Life, this is Scott JARVIE, and we're going on another road trip. So, like I did the first time when I very first started YouTube, which was only 2 months ago, I'm doing my car setup. Check out the video for what I actually am bringing. That's a different video, and this is just the car setup. Car camping at its finest. I'm going to be down in WPPI, so it won't be car camping at that point in time, but after that, for 2 weeks, I will be in the car non-stop with a bunch of friends in southern Utah. So, let's check out the car, shall we? Here we are, my lovely Toyota Venza. It's beautiful. I got the Thule up top with some stuff there. So, shall we start with that and leave some of the more exciting stuff for the end? So, I got some of the stuff that I don't use quite as much or is a little bulky. In the green bag is a bunch of water and orange juices. I found that the bags are a little bit nicer to use than the boxes, and they fit in the Thule a little bit better. A fan in case it gets hot. And as you can see, the Thule isn't necessarily waterproof, so I try to put stuff inside of bags and some of the leftover stuff. And there's a battery charger in there and my tripods, things that just aren't going to be too handy because, here's the point, car camping requires a nice little bed. Nice. It's actually very comfortable. It is a memory foam mattress. Used to be my main, the top of my main bed basically years ago, and so now I just kind of kept it, put a sheet over it. And one of the new upgrades that I did last time that I talked about that I liked so much, I'm doing it again, is I put my jackets and my diffusers and reflectors and some camera stuff underneath there. So, and I got pillows, and that was another thing that I got last time, was I took 2 pillows, so this time I'm taking 3 because it worked out so nicely. And actually the pillows are good, a tip here, if you just want to cover up stuff. So I put the pillows on top of stuff because I do leave the car at times, and I just kind of want to actually kind of leave that back kind of messy so it's not too inviting and people don't know what's really in there. Okay, last time I had I had problems with my dress shirts and stuff like that. I didn't really keep them in the best spot, so I've adapted it. So here is pants and whatnot, and then the shirts I didn't want to get too wrinkled, so they're kind of laying flat but underneath this. And then I've got controller for one of the Phantoms and stuff like that. Now, this is going to be the problem, is these things are kind of delicate. These quadcopters, they fly, and that one does GoPro video, as you can see the case there. But I did buy a new case, but it's huge, so I'm not sure how I'm going to travel it around. It's coming to Las Vegas. I just ordered it, so when I get there, I'll have it, and I'm not sure where I'm going to keep it. Maybe up top in the Thule, or maybe in the back, and just move things around. But it's a foam cushion insert and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go around here. We already saw up top there. I'm bringing a couple extra bags this time. I usually travel with this one with just kind of extra stuff, easy access stuff. I'm keep bringing this bag, but I have yet to start using it. I think it'll just be kind of like grab a couple things from my main bags, put them in here for a shoulder kind of bag. Having the shoes down there was a great thing to do last time. I used to put them up there, but it was just too much of a pain. So, and I don't want them to get wet or anything like that. And I brought this other bag from F-Stop. So I got, that's an F-Stop bag, that's an F-Stop bag. This is an F-Stop, that's F-Stop. And my main camera bag right there is F-Stop. But, yeah, so I think this will just kind of be, I don't know, the bags just really seem to help me out to keep things not in the way. So, let's see. Let's go over here. Another thing that I'm pretty proud of, and I've done another video on, is this to keep my cord management and chargers and stuff like that all nice and neat. And this is the new thing to charge my helicopter batteries, my quadcopter batteries, and there's more pouches for different things. But this right here, my cords and my batteries were just such a mess last time. Just a regular plain old white or clear bin. And then if you can, let's get you down here. This is the beauty of the car camping system, is this humbless power inverter, so it'll run all of the stuff, and it has a battery system built into it where it can run stuff even while the car is off. And I've actually connected it straight to the car anyways, so that it's regaining its power a little quicker. And I keep my main camera stuff in this f-stop bag, so if I go on a little hike or I do something like that, it's right there. It's in the passenger seat, can easily move in case I need to bring someone else along with me. But a fast access to my camera and my main lenses. And I used to do a box for my food and snacks and stuff like that, but I'm going something a little easier to handle, and that is just another one of these, what do you call them, wet bags, dry bags is what they're called, and with some food in there. And mainly, if you see my packing video, it's mainly just kind of like nuts and just things, fruit snacks and stuff like that. So it used to be a little more unhealthy, but it's a little bit better this time around. And I've got some waters down on the ground there, and waters here, and a couple of orange juices as well. And obviously there's a bunch up top which I can use. Big part of the road trip is the GPS, and I've got so many different points in this GPS that thing is worth gold to me. And the radar detector that's GPS enabled, so that it doesn't have so many false alarms. And then I got the GoPro here, and now that my quadcopter uses GoPro, I think I have to get another mount so that I can put that up there as well. I've got a bunch of sunglasses. I don't know, there's just all sorts of stuff in here. I've got a sleeping bag up top, which is a warmer one, but I went and got my summer sleeping bag and just put it in a pillowcase there. Let's see, what else is there? You know, it's getting to be summer, so I might need a fan. Actually, it's a little easier to car camp when it's cold, because I can stay warm pretty easily inside this car. In fact, I've slept when it's been -4 Fahrenheit, and I was just fine. But if it gets above 70, 80, and it gets a little more difficult. If it's direct sun, it's worse because it's a black car, as you can tell. At night, it's not so bad unless it gets like above 80, 90 or so like that. So, and sometimes I just have to run the air conditioner. So I do a little bit less car camping in the summer than the winter. If you'd like to hear any of the reasoning behind some of the things that I'm bringing on the car trip, photo road trip, just leave me a message and I can easily do a review or my thoughts about them. Or if you have any suggestions of what I may have left out or forgot or just didn't show, and make sure to check the other video to see if I assist in one of those bags, then leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this and found this helpful and you also do photography trips, hey, drop a line. Love to hear it, and subscribe to see more about the photographer's life. Ta-da!